Hi class, this is Dr. Karsten, and today I am going to go over the practice pages, and this is from Lesson 2, Session 2, and this is from Grade 4, Unit 1. So let's go ahead and take a look. So these were the practice pages that you were doing during your independent work time, and let's take a look at the first problem. So here it says, in this example, Kara flies an airplane 30,825 feet high on one flight. She flies 30,750 feet high on another flight. Compare how high Kara flies on the two flights. So the first thing that you can take a look here is you can see that they place these into a place value chart. This is a really great way for you to compare numbers. And then remember that we always start in the place value that is the greatest, and that's going to be the one the furthest to the left. So here you can see the 100,000s has nothing, so there's nothing to compare. But here in the 10,000s, they both have a 3. So that's not helping me at all. What I see is that they're the same, so there's no difference. In the thousands place, I also have the same digit. I have a 0 and a 0. Same value, doesn't help me to compare them. Now though, when I get to the hundreds place, I can see that here I have 8 hundreds and here I have 7 hundreds, and 8 of anything is going to be larger than 7 of anything. So clearly this one is going to be larger than this number. This is the larger number. So again, 8 is greater than 7, but that's just for us. What we really know is that 8 hundreds is greater, I'm running out of room, than 7 hundreds. I ran out of room, sorry guys, I was used to using those wider pages. Which means that this whole number is going to be larger than this whole number. And here they say the 10,000s and thousands digits are the same. That's what we noticed here and here ourselves. The hundreds digits are different. 8 hundreds are greater than 7 hundreds, and therefore 30,825 is greater than 30,750, and that would have been the last thing that we would have written. 30,825 is greater than 30,750. All right, let's take a look at this one. So for the next problem, it says that in a certain year, 50,266 runners finished the New York City Marathon, and 38,879 runners finished the Chicago Marathon. Compare these numbers by lining up the place values. Explain which number is greater. So what we're going to do is we're going to first write down New York City, which is 50,266, and then we'll write down what Chicago had, which is 38,879. So do you notice how I very carefully line these up, where my 1s are over my 1s, 10s are over my 10s, hundreds over my hundreds, 1,000 over 1,000s, and 10,000s over 10,000s. And now remember, I'm going to start with the largest place value, and that's going to be right here, our 10,000s. And if I look at that, I can see that 5 is greater than 3. But think about it again, what does that 5 really represent? It really represents 50,000, right? So I could say 5 is greater than 3, but then I would have to show that I know that that really represents 50,000 is greater than 30,000. Or I could have said 5 10,000s, because it's in the 10,000s place. So I could have said 5 10,000s is greater than 3 10,000. So now we have to make sure we answer the question, right? So, and then it says explain which number is greater. So we just showed all of that. And we know that the New York City Marathon, which had the 50,000, is greater. So the New York City Marathon had the, again, I'm sorry, I'm writing not so neatly, greater amount or number of runners. by quite a bit too, if I think about it. All right, so that's nice and simple. Now, I'm just checking, yep, we're good. So here we go. Explain how to compare the two numbers shown in expanded form. So here what we would do is, first we would compare the 10,000s. They're the same, so then we would compare the thousands, and that's what we're doing here. They're just in expanded form. So I would go and I would say, first we compare the 10,000s. They are the same, so we compare the thousands. They are different, and 7,000 is greater than 2,000. So that whole number is greater than that whole number. And I can go ahead and I can collapse that all down or combine it all, put it together. So now we know that 67,245 is greater than 62,583. And we're done. Good job on this page. So let's take a peek at the second page. Okay, so now it says, write the greater than, less than, or equal to symbol that makes each statement true. So I am still going to stick to my rule that we are going to stack them up to compare them. So here we go. Here's A. So we have 8,035, and we are comparing that to 894. I stacked them carefully, and now, oh, I'm not adding, don't do that. And now what I do is I look at the first one. I have 8,000 versus no 1,000. 8,000 is definitely larger, so the alligator is definitely going to eat that 8,000. Next one, let's do B. So that's this one. So I have 62,999 compared to 63,000 and no hundreds, no tens, and no ones. So even though over here we have all these nines and compared to zeros, we don't start there. We always start on the furthest to the left. If I look at my 10,000s, they're the same. If I go to my 1,000s, I can see that 3 is larger than 2. So this one is the winner. So 63,000 is definitely the winner. All right, next one. So let me stack them so we can compare them properly. So I'm going to go ahead and stack it right here. So we have 142,073 and 143,750. So I check my thousands, they're the same. I'm sorry, my 100,000s. My 100,000s are the same. My thousands are the same. Oh my goodness, it is way too late, my friends. All right, my 100,000s are the same. My 10,000s are the same. My thousands, however, are different. 3 is greater than 2, and so I know that this one is bigger. So 3,000 is larger than 2,000. Oh my goodness, that was so bad. Okay, so now 143,750 is right here, and that is the bigger number, so the alligator is going to eat that one. Oopsie. All right, next one. So let me stack them. So I have this. So this is D. I have 501,348 being compared to 500,348. And if you take a look, this is right where the differences are, and this guy wins. So these are the same size, these are the same size, right? 500,000s is equal to 500,000s, 0, 0, but 1,000 is definitely greater than no thousands. So that guy's bigger. So we can go ahead and make the alligator eat that number. All right, a couple more problems to go here. Walnut Elementary. I've never been to Walnut Elementary, but Walnut Elementary raises $1,950 for new technology in the school. Grove Elementary raises 1,890. Which school raises more money? Explain how you know. So if I have Walnut Elementary, they raised 1,950, and Grove Elementary raised 1,890. So again, we start way over to the left. The thousands are the same. They don't help us out. Then we move over one, and 900 is greater than 800. All right, or again, we could have written 900s are greater than 800s. All right, and then we could take the whole number, and we could say that 1,950 is greater than 1,890. All right, we are moving along, and this is honestly just more of the same. We have a couple more problems. All right, so here, oh, I wish these were already stacked for us properly, but they're not. We have to compare all those numbers to this number. So I'm going to actually be sneaky, and I'm going to stack them right underneath there. So hold on, I'm just trying to be very careful. So that's A. B is 89,975, and C is 99,132. D is 987,650, and E is 87,956. All right, this is a little messy right here. So if I take a look, I know they're kind of small. I was trying to make them line up as carefully as possible. So let's compare the first one here, A. And what you can see is that there's a 1 in the 100,000s, but there's none right here. It's missing. So 100,000 definitely is greater than that. So 100,100 is greater. And it has more digits, so that right there was a giveaway. So now here we have 89 versus 98. So if I look at that first digit right here, 8 and a 9, 9 definitely beats 8. So this one is smaller than that number. So here we have 99,000. So let's take a look at that one. So the 10,000s are the same, 9 and 9. But then we have the 8,000 versus 9,000. So that one is definitely smaller. So that one's not going to be marked larger. All right, next one. This guy, well, he has just a whole nother digit. He's almost $1 million. Look at this. There's nothing in the thousands place for that number, but there is right here. So this guy is definitely going to be bigger. And then the last one there, 87,956. And I'm just going to pull them out for a second. So that's the original number. And then I'm going to pull this last number. And what you can see is that right away, this guy's bigger. So this guy's smaller, so I'm not going to fill that in. All right, so that's that problem. Last problem. So here we just have to select greater than, less than, or equal to. So my friends, it is late, and I'm going to do this. Nope, I'm going to do it the right way. So let's look at the first one. 33,003 versus 33,030. Same, 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 different. This one's bigger. So the alligator's going to want to eat this one, right? I'm going to put it in there, and then I'm going to fill in the correct one over here. Next one, 524,980 versus 52,498. There's nothing here. So this guy's obviously larger. So again, the one with the in the hundreds thousand is definitely larger. Next one, I can just look at them. They're exactly the same. I have 279,615. So they are equal. Last one. We have 100,000 versus 99,000. Just look at the number of digits there are in these problems. These are not very hard right here. So here you can see it. It has one more digit to the number, so it clearly wins. But even if not, you could go ahead and do this. Say, oh, look, there's nothing. And so the 100 is definitely going to win. All right, so, sorry, the 100,000. So there we go. I'm going to fill in the correct one of these. And we are done. Yay, I'm excited. All right, so I will see you in our Google Classroom. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.